very rock-solid bottom lane, which I think is exactly what you want to draft for Hjarnan and Kasing. But honestly, anytime we see Vizichachi lock in Poppy Frostgurn, I get nervous. Kind of just threatening, kind of being a bully here. Now we see a small engage there. Unbreakable has been used. Norscaran flying forward, but now Sivir is in the line of fire. Hjarnan ignited. Are they going to commit any resources here? The flash forward available, but they will not use it in the end. Still a massively favorable trade. And in the meantime, the dive top lane, Mickey, expect, Kadril moving in, Vizichachi incredibly low. Xerxes going to be the one in trouble. They're taking their time. The spider goes up, but she has to come right back down. Expect taking tower aggro. Vizichachi going to be taken down, but no! Turns it around! Mickey's next! Goodbye, Excel! Of course, closer and closer, however, to the Black Cleaver. That is going to be a big difference maker. Ninja Tabby and Nabami sitting already has all three components there of the Essence Reaver.
Round two.
Vizichachi, though, stepping forward. Maybe not the optimum time. Mickey can use the Poppy ult. Is going to get knocked back cover. Well played by Vizichachi to buy a bit more time. Still incredibly tanky. The lower gets is at that threshold. Is going to grab a shield. Flashes out to safety. Vizichachi's still alive. The flash forward. They can't kill him. Vizichachi does not go down. The dodge on the Sword Ultimate. Norscaran is here. Moving forward. He wants to play. He may have bit off more than he can shoot, but he leaps right back to the team. Kind of made that situation for himself, so I'm not sure how much credit we can give him, but the tower will be traded for a tower in the end. However, splitting this gold between so many members of Excel, whereas you now see that super favorite Splice at this stage of the game. Once again, items coming in, all those plays going to the pocket of Kabi means we're very close, I believe, to 2 items. And you can see the defensive options on the opposite side, the stopwatch already used from Kadril. That's a terrible position to be in, but now Vizichachi, the double-edged sword when he plays champs like this, often he steps way too far forward, but Humanoid is here, trying to find the knockback, is going to miss it. Vizichachi now set to fall. One kill coming in, Humanoid trying to escape, buys a bit of time. Where's the knockup going to go? Mickey's forward as well. Humanoid has overstayed his welcome. 4 members strong here. The Realm Warp has been taken away. They're jumping back under the tower. Humanoid trying to survive, but there is the kill Excel were looking for.
They've got everyone in the mid lane, so they managed to scrape this one out.
Start items in the back pocket of Kabe.
This still feels like a handshake between both teams to say,
Gonna rely heavily on that Sivir later in the game. Expect.
Run.
He does land. Realm Warp is there too. Here comes the Rakan. Everybody and their mother wants to take a trip to the bottom lane. Splice gonna grab that kill, and it looks like a tier 2 tower as well.
There's that Vision line. The fact that Splice have slowly but surely
Waiting for Splice.
Yeah, and we're basically looking for Splice to reset here, again, on Xayah's reset, and then I think it's basically waiting for Splice to commit either top or bot side, or hopefully overcommit, you know they're going to have to do, then have Rakan look for the big engage.
The Hylissang. The classic hide in a random bush, find the greater objective. Things do get harder. Now we're going to see the engage in the mid lane though. Kadril stepping forward immediately. We're going to see the turn though. Vizichachi trying to find the disruption. On the backside though, Kabi remains alive. Disaster now striking for XL. They felt they had to lane farm in the eyes of Hjarnan. Splice grabbing the Baron, 28 minutes.
Also on Splice's composition, between the Xayah and the Ryze, it's so difficult for Hjarnan to ever approach that, and he's the primary source of damage at this point in the game. What is Sivir supposed to do?
Nothing. Farm a side lane, and for now, pull back. So, maybe hoping to get something more here. Hjarnan able to freely hit the wave. Will get some of those bounces across, but Humanoid's on the top side. It's 4 versus 5 here. Humanoid can, of course, instantly step over, and Kabe doing a lot of damage to Hjarnan. Hjarnan stepping very far forward. Unbreakable there to block it, but Kabe continues to walk forward.
Flash.
He wants to kill. Gonna throw 2 forward. Now the knockout comes through. Hjarnan is dead. Immediately the engage keeps coming through. The Xayah is just too strong. Kabe is fearless. Mickey next on his list. Double kill for the Splice 80 carry, and that should be the game.
And it just frankly looked too easy from draft all the way through the early game. It was a picture-perfect game plan from Splice. They undid Excel at every single corner.
Some fantastic individual plays from Vizichachi, now trying to double down on that praise as we move a little bit later. Focus not even on the Nexus, only Xerxes with his eyes on the prize. Splice will find their 2nd win of the split. Main damage threat in the form of the Casio will now be locked in as well.
So you have a lot of poke and a lot of protection for...
Despite all of that, the bot lane pressure that's been being built now results in Selfmade grabbing an early Infernal. Very strong for a Vladimir, Silas, Sivir composition. Prophet, though, now looking for the all-attack. Just going to walk away, taking his time. We'll get the empowered heal here. Prophet not going to connect on the Cold and Meek either, but instantly into the mid lane. Point and click them down. A bit of assault and battery to get us started. Dream's going to make it out, but a quick kill over to the side of SK. Maybe not. Heal now coming in. Crownshot going to body block. Well played to stop it. Crownshot now stepping forward. Still fearless. Moving into the wood. They're going to destroy him. The cat does nothing. Catboy dies.
Oh, they they just didn't have enough.
See how it works out. Crown Shot committing for a little bit more. Inspired is here, however. Crown Shot now in trouble. The flash to knock up the Halo Blades. A lot of immediate damage coming out, but there's the Zanya self-made here as well. The flash out to safety. The whole team is here. Prophet going to the backside. Desperately wants to get something, but he's just not quite fast enough. There it is. Cole the Meek takes down Crown Shot. Larson stepping forward. Rogue turning this on its head and instant with the Vladimir onto the backside. Multiple members getting knocked out. Zachary, can he get it up? Damage is there. The cat is healing everybody up. He needs to make it on safety. First time we really got to see Vander have a high value. Crown Shot though has to step. No way. Way too greedy. Crown Shot so close. 2K gold deficit. 1 tower to 0. Double Infernal, but Infernal not going to amount to too much yet. It's just 16 minutes. They're not going to overcommit, however. They see Inspired zooming in with the cat on his back. Good bit of damage. Crown Shot now in trouble, though. The spell shield is there. Tries to buy a bit more time. Needs to get away before the backside all comes out, and Crown Shot will take down. That Dragon, though, getting cut down incredibly quickly. Once again, if you get hit there, and the team is willing to commit on you, you will.
Or we're just going to slowly lose our towers. This feels bad.
All right, well, SK is slowly taking control of the game. We've got Casio pushing on the top side, the only pressure point on the map, now having Inspired there as well. Hook will come through, of course, cancel out by the input buffer on the Ezreal. Now the flash forward, Woolite going to be in trouble. We'll get the flash as well. Of course, CC will not stop. Oh my God, gets him again! Here we go! Point and click, assault and battery. That's gonna be all it is. You know, when they say there's more than one way to skin a cat, it never quite made sense till right in that moment.
And perfectly on time is the incoming creep wave, is they're not gonna get just one tower, not just gonna get just the double kill, but 2 of those mid lane towers.
Well,
remember that springboard about Sivir? That's 2 items Ezreal, 3 items Sivir. We want a team fight. Here we go.
Maybe caught out here, instantly deleted. Larson does a lot of damage in that exchange, but Crown Shot. Those bouncy blades come through a lot of health bars.
And look at the confidence. SK just have 3 members. Meanwhile, Vladimir them to fight her because she was just annihilating.
I mean, their saving grace is that their jungler is Rek'Sai and not Sejuani at this point, so Silas can't steal that all. Willing to back off, not willing to risk the 50-50, just hoping to get that one for free. Now, Rogue, however, walking to this choke point could be disastrous. Eyes on the Yuumi, though. Multiple members locked up. Selfmade, can he get out? Is that going to be enough? Selfmade now set to fall. GA now being procced. Look at the backside of the fight. Woolite has gone down. Crown Shot has taken out the enemy carry. All eyes on Prophet and Larson. Getting lower. Where's the Yuumi going to go? Sakura body blocking. Larson stepping forward. Vander, 1100 health. They don't have any way to get into the pit. Taking a risk there, but SK will walk away.
It's got TP.
3 items now for the Vladimir. Deathcap, Protobelt, as well as the Zanyas, and not a lot of MR on the opposite side. Rogue trying to find an opportunity to force an engage here. Crown Shot now in trouble. Keep your eyes on the Sivir. How much damage can Crown Shot get out? Prophet is now turning back. This could be disastrous. Larson gonna get taken out, but no, the stun lands. Crown Shot's gonna get taken down. No! He manages to live. I cannot believe it. Vladimir is there for the double kill. What a turn for SK. It was all eyes on Crown Shot, but it was not enough to take him down. A massive quadra in favor of Sakura. What a fight.
And that is gonna be the fight that ends the game right there. SK saw their moment. They springboarded this Sivir ahead of the Ezreal, and they ran it over Rogue.
Oh man, the momentum in SK's favor, now tying Rogue up at 2-2. What a showing from this SK team.
To Aatrox, I don't know the matchup that intimately, so we'll try to pay attention and see where the windows, where he picks his moments are.
And Frostguard, this is
and the thing is Alfari saw that coming.
Duck.
He's here again.
Oh, the cocoon lands too. Nuke Duck needs to get out, but he's not gonna get the chance. First blood for Febivin.
Nuke Duck here, and you think it's from Elise, but it's from Aurelia.
Coming in. Febivin wants to get a kill, trying to block a little bit of damage there. Ooh, can he get out? No, the creeps are there. Goes down. Over aggressive from the side of Misfits. Soash is now going to try to push the wave in to stop the freeze. Is Kieran going to path around and look for the dive here? You have the ultimate from the Aatrox, a lot of healing if they get the kill. Of course, the revive will be there.
Here's Flash.
Nuke Duck going to step forward. Flash forward, going in on the cool walls and one-shots him! Goes up, has to come down, now trying to path out, needs to sidestep, using the spiders to block the overload. It's brilliant from Kirei thus far.
Soaz with the tower!
Exceed expectations on the map.
This guy's a monster. He's an animal.
So no vision.
Well, I mean, where else would he be backing?
That's confidence. This is his 2nd game on the LEC stage. What happens? Sees him, and this is all a good region, you know what I'm saying? So, have to consider it. Febivin, however, biting off more than he can chew once again and getting taken out. 2v2 is now ready to get started. The stun does connect, but they're going to back off. Top into tier 2, though. There goes the ulti. The cocoon not going to land because the flash out comes through. Nuke Duck's still alive. He's living. Gorilla there to save the day, trying to make up for past mistakes. And on the top side of the map, does so I want to try to contest this one. Plating is already down, so Herald not quite as effective as it might have been earlier in the game. Featherman even backing off, not interested in any more tower damage instead. May look for the reset, now returns back bot side as OG are going to try to break this top lane tower. It looks like they will be successful to do so. Soaz does not want to step forward.
And now the question that I really have is...
Bringing in Ezreal, the most fearsome of predators. Focus, though, is on the mid lane tower, and they have so many members here, they might just be able to grab it. The trade is that Zaya's off to the bottom side. A lot of damage onto Nuke Duck, not going to get the follow-up CC. Alfari going over the wall. Big game hunter right here. Right now, the game is Soaz. They're going to go over the wall. The flash is there. Mithy wants to leap in. Ooh, the double dash, bringing it through on the 3. The fancy footwork is there. The Misfits are going to be able to find this Infernal Drake. Now, you could say that it's uncontested, but it's not, because the mid lane is what's being contested.
Ability of that Tom Kench.
Ooh, and a lot of damage down on the Nuke Duck. Soaz immediately going to pop the ultimate. He needs to get the knock if he wants to stop. He's going over the wall. He's chasing. That's a lot of movement speed. To the game, Baron up and available. The later we get, the more likely it is that one of these teams can take it. But it's more likely at this stage, it feels, for Misfits.
You're talking about the burst damage potential. And again, if it's about pick, it's about that cocoon lands and then suddenly Ezreal, immediately the W, the auto attack, the Q. You just delete someone.
Has to wait a little bit longer, but nice to have an item lead, of course, over Patrick for now. Close to finishing that third item.
It's not worth it. He didn't know if he walked all the way back or if he had already backed and gotten to base. Meanwhile,
the trade pick is there as Featherman is immediately taken down. Kirei cannot function in that situation, but Soaz is there to dish out the damage. No ultimate available. Kirei next. OG starting to pick the team apart. There's the ultimate coming in from the Ezreal, but Soaz has been locked up and taken out with no ultimate and no kills to find the reset. That is the double dropping instantly. OG are taking control of the top side, and Inhibitor is now set to fall for the Misfits lineup.
And that is the dam breaking right there. You saw it on Soaz's face, just head in hands. If he was able to hold there, if Misfits had survived, then they could stall at Origin, look for another attempted pick on Nuke Duck in a side lane. But because they fall down, it's now the door of OG to play around the pressure point from the super creeps of the top lane, their priority over mid lane, and that Baron setup.
Kirei. Is he going to try and make it out of this one? The knockup is there. It's knocking up the Tom Kench. They're keeping him locked down. It's a messy fight in the midst of everything. Kirei is still going to make it out, but Featherman is not. No, can he get it done? Mithy in trouble now. Featherman's still alive. Can he get the stun? The knockup is there. Featherman is still alive. I can't believe it. He's surviving. He got the Triumph Heal. He's so incredibly low. There's no way he makes it out of this one. Alfari now leaping to safety. That's the double kill for the Jax. Soaz trying to hold on, but OG, they have too many members left standing, and they dominate the fight.
Origin just overwhelmed Misfits right there. They then immediately run it in the top lane, flashing over the wall. They've got the super creeps. They have the entry into the base point. They're going to end it.
The second they found their prey, the second they finished that hunt, they knew that it was time to end the game. A massive team fight win for Origin. A slow, controlled game from both sides. But the second Origin see weakness, they are not afraid to capitalize, and they will close out and take the game versus Misfits.
Once this final champion gets locked in, Twisted Fate secured. Silas top, TF mid, pipe box.
Yeah, this is really cool here because we've seen a lot of different styles of Twisted Fate.
Summoners from Schalke.
Foxtrot, that's so right. Nemesis already roaming. He's got a teleport available to him. Hylissang with the flash hook manages to catch. Upset under the tower. First blood secured. Abadage completes the perspective because they're the ones making the proactive plays. So there's the Destiny and the gate down the gold card. And that's it. One dead pigeon. Upset goes down. And of course, it is pretty much predominantly all happened in that bottom lane. But again, Bwipo is just going toe-to-toe with Odoamne. He's going to look for the kill. One more onto all that's needed. And Bwipo does it. Now fishing for kills and opportunities.
It's so smart, too, because they're just running around with Broxton and Hylissang looking for picks.
Well, there's the Ghost Water dive, but you can't catch the Ragnarok. Fury's bite comes down, just not enough damage. They got trick until the unburrow. Broxton goes in with the ultimate, trades his life.
For Schalke, I think you need to have a massive cannon ult. The rest of the team is far behind. I think Abadage's in a decent spot, but with the damage you're lacking from bot lane.
They get all the plates, and Reckless right now is up 30 CS over Upset, 1,400 gold. Now, fortunately,
I also wonder how much of this is a psychological game right now for Schalke.
Ooh, let's take a look. Hylissang's come up. Hilly, Bwipo, Reckless making their way forward. Death from below goes in already. Greenheld is in a little bit of trouble. Hylissang's running for his life. He's dropping low, needs to get out of vision. That's another. Trick takes down Hilly. And a dive. It has just been thrown onto the tower instead. One more turret plating will drop. Split the gold. Bone Skewer found Abadage. Ignite thrown down. Gold card followed up. Unburrow and a bite. And another forward, forcing Schalke's hand, and Schalke have not had an answer. Another tower's going to fall. This is the second of the game. And just as
he's always in the right place at the right time. You've got to be careful of him. And this is the thing right here. Schalke are struggling.
All right, let's take a look. Slicing Maelstrom, V-slicing Maelstrom. Outlast, correction, stopwatch, used there by Odo. Forced to flash. Bwipo wins yet another fight. And as we saw just in that quick graphic, it is G2 versus Fnatic next week.
Look at this, Hylissang coming in. Odo might be in threshold.
All right, there's the death from below. And I have a question, can Hilly get out? We're going to find out. Undertow will tag him. Death from below, as well as the flash, but he's going to be running into Reckless, unable to get to safety. Now Reckless may be in some trouble. He flashes over the wall. Upset can't run him down. It's a fight in every single lane. The tower is just about to go, but the gold card catches Abadage. The Void Rush sends him to the fountain.
Ridiculously strong, and this is... Schalke are not a bottom tier team in the LEC. They've looked in bot lane, they do it in the top lane, and all of it starts because they have the pressure in the mid lane. It's all going well.
Really strong engage tools. You know, how do you find a fight? You need a Realm Warp, but you need a cannon flank. It's so hard.
How quickly will Abadage die? He survives for now. Realm Warp goes out. Void Rush will tag, but Broxer that goes down. I doubted Abadage, and I got dunked. While that was going on, it was a kill in the top lane, as Odo Wamne is considering going for Odo instead. Throws the gold card on the tower. That's the 5th tower secured at 21 minutes.
Efficiency from mid lane, from Abadage and from Odo Wamne as well as Nemesis.
Running him down. I mean, look at that auto attack speed from the Wit's End. Defensive flash from Odo. Not going to be able to find the kill. Here comes Hilly. Death from below and flash. Death from below and flash. Do it, do it, do it. Not going to do it. I was really hoping.
He's going to do it.
Yes! But he missed. He missed.
You baited him.
Because he did.
The cojones on Hylissang. He just ran in between Schalke.
Look at the Baron, though.
Destiny was used. 2 manning. It is on there. That's a stolen away. Slicing Maelstrom. Odo Wamne goes down. That's a solo kill. Bwippo with a small blip. He will go down 1 for 1. But the Baron goes the way of Fnatic. Weak.
No, I'm telling you, it's Hylissang.
I don't spoil the ending of the segment, Ender. Well, Fnatic are up 14k gold. And Hylissang is solo in the bottom lane.
Yeah, this is actually classic Hylissang too. He was doing this back in 2018 when Pyke first came.
Chunks, now it's Schalke, last-ditch effort. They're down 14,000 gold. Odo Wamne's the only one. Flash away from Reckless. Now Odo is in trouble. He will get taken out. Reckless takes him down. Nemesis finds a long-range gold card onto Trick, who's holding on to his ulti. Destiny to the bottom lane because it's about the map, the towers, and not the kill.
Nemesis just pieced out of there. He knows this tower is so low. He's going to be able to knock it out. And look at that. Hylissang back up into the top lane. This is a full court press, and there is nothing Schalke can do.
Look at the way they're being pulled around the map right now. It is so hard to play this game for Schalke. They keep trying to force the engages. It's not working. Fnatic are perfectly happy to play this one out as it is.
Yeah, they really are. The moment this map was opened up and the towers fell, Fnatic just found a hole of the gear. There's no answer from Schalke because they want a straight-up team fight.
See ya.
Bwippo assassinates Upset. Fnatic are now onto the Nexus turret at 26.5 minutes. Trick is trying to run forward, but there's no answers.
No, there isn't. Odo Wamne spawned. He has his flash, but no Maelstrom, so Fnatic can just keep pushing forward, keep poking out, go for the kills.
Death from below will pick up one as Reckless gets another into the fountain. The Bone Skewer will pull Trick back, and now Ignore on the kitty cat is the last man standing. Fnatic are waiting and fancying themselves a dive. Fnatic undefeated after 2 weeks. Epitome of humility.
A superior analyst?
Of a superior analyst. And it is Elisa locked in. The final pick is Echo, another Jizuke special.
It's a Jizuke special. It's
Gank up in the top lane, and now I'm looking for the Cocoon. There's a teleport coming in as well. Jack Troll and Attila are already being targeted. That's a double root, but it's already a dead bird as Jankos will set up the first kill with the help of Caps. Do they fancy another shot? The minion wave is still here. Jankos and Caps have backed away.
Jizuke on the way. That's a hook on towards the Elise. Going to go up into the air. There's a teleport too from KazaLoLLCShighlights. The fight's unfolding.
Not done yet. Jankos has run away with the sliver of health. Jizuke, he's about to go after him.
The Bone Skewer manages
he got him.
line, but Mickey goes down. Vitality get that turned around.
For them, he's up towards this top side, looking to maybe catch out Wonder.
Well, let's find out if he can. Wonder's in so much trouble. Locks in Cabochard and Mowgli, and despite the eulogy of the Isles, it's simply not going to matter. Mater of the Mist will get some damage down. Wait, what is this? Mowgli forced to run for his life. The ghouls won't find him just yet. Cabochard.
He did
it! How did that happen? I didn't see the final tick. Now Jizuke's in trouble. He's got no ultimate available. Pop Blossom goes up. So does the Repel. Caps doesn't find the kill, nor does Jankos, and they run for their lives.
I really do think so. Now, here Jizuke gonna get the shield. Mowgli does dodge away from that fight in the bot lane.
Yes, it is. Vitality are not done yet. Just as I asked the question about will Yuumi win, Yumi's in trouble. The kitty cat being helped out by Pyke actually steps out, steps in. You and me, Perks, that's the plan. Perks is taking Vitality in a run through his jungle and dive through the ghost waters. Mickey steps out, may be able to jump back in, and he does. Blast Cone will deliver it. Mickey goes down, and Perks, by the way, spent so much time for
Attila at level 6 as well. This should be good for Vitality if G2 commit in.
All right, let's see if the fight can happen.
Especially if you can find a kill mid.
Wow, they can. That's going to be a Pop Blossom to buy some time. Cap stays alive a few seconds longer. He manages to find the root onto Mowgli. Goes golden thanks to the stopwatch. Mowgli escapes by the skin of his teeth. Jizuki needs to pick the right target, and he does, but it's not going to find it. The root is flashed away from Jizuki.
As well,
Just barely.
Very, very close. And Jankos looking for perhaps another dive.
Oh, that was a fantastic cocoon locked inside the baby cage. And I do have an update on that Twitter question. Now, Berlin, I'm going to need you to yell the answer when I ask the question, all right? So I'm going to try this. This is brave. Berlin, will Yuumi win the game? Give me a yes or a no. As the action's going on, that's a very clear yes. 70% of you guys at home said the same thing, and Wonder is now picking a fight with the help of Yuumi. Here she comes with a death from below, delivered onto KazaLoLLCShighlights. Mowgli as well.
And G2, just when it looks like they're
Because no one's bot lane, they're just moving around and looking for the kills. He's not done just yet. Perks will miss it, but he knocks him back.
So nicely done. Perks flashes forward to get the blast cone. Gets knocked up by the Nautilus ultimate, and Spider Nautilus pulls himself to safety for now. The first tower of the game falls in favor of Vitality, and the Maiden in the Mist is picking a fight up top. Now Yuumi is in a little bit of trouble. Mickey's going to jump into Perks, and now Jackshot gets caught down. Jankos with a flash over the wall. Cocoon and a venomous bite will secure the kill. That's a repel up. Remember, spiders eat birds at some parts of the world, and definitely here in Europe. Jankos isn't done yet, though.
Yeah, they're looking for the hook onto Attila. They landed.
G2 just picked up everything right there, and this is it. When G2 play Pyke in solo lanes or even in duo bot lanes, they just permanently roam around the map. When you have that Yuumi, that extra firepower, Vitality.
Wow, they're going to be in so much trouble. Yes, that was a chrono break to keep Echo alive a few seconds longer, but now the fight's not done. Wonder, he's decided to teleport in. You and me and Zoomies! Mickey keeps Jankos alive, picks the right target at the right time, finds another cocoon, and Jankos will sink his fangs in for yet another.
The rest of Vitality are on their way. Jack Troll does he want to? I don't think so.
This is the final chapter. Caps is going low. He's forced to run for his life. KazaLoLLCShighlights can't get over the wall, but he's got the flash available. He's not going to
Champion traditionally, and it does have a lot of little nuances.
Well, we'll find out the end of that story in a moment. Pop Blossom goes up, but the Prowling Projectile in the final chapters means Attila's going to get some light reading. Not yet, because he doesn't go back to the fountain. Mickey goes so low. He goes down. Jackshot gets one back. That's the 6th of the game for Vitality. While that was going on, there was a comp, a different flavor, a different style. They're playing into a little bit of a chaotic type of game for Attila. So scaling, itemization, developing.
Look at this.
That's one Prowling Projectile. That was an invisible Pyke. Chrono Break comes out, and now Jizuki will be locked down, stunned up, dead from below. Perks gets the kill.
Yeah, that's just the zero counterplay combo right there with Pyke Yuumi. Now Jankos on the prowl. He dodges from the ulti, and they're going to find Jack Troll.
Oh man, Cocoon manages to connect. Jackshot gets pulled backwards. Another death from below.
2 kills for Perks right there. If you had any wonders on whether Perks could play Pyke, yes, he absolutely can. Another attack on Caps.
Oh, will he get away with his life? No! KazaLoLLCShighlights puts the hammer down. Vitality get another.
3rd time, 4th time, 5th charm. Can't really remember which time it was, but finally they do gank Caps and they actually kill him.
These teams just will not slow down. Attila gets caught, and he is deleted.
Constantly going for the fight. I mean, you said it, right? You said at the beginning of this game, this looks like that's how emotions work with robots.
It is indeed. Of course, you can check out his review if you want to, but for now, it's going to be another kill. It's Jankos that goes down. That's the 2nd time he's dying. It's going to be a little bit of bounty gold going his way.
That's a teleport.
There's a spooky ghost as well. Mowgli's going to be in trouble. He will get caught out. Bone Skewer comes out. Death from below secures yet another. Down the ultimate as well. That could be problematic if G2 fancy a re-engage. And they do. That's a Prowling Projectile.
Oh, no.
Oh my word, G2 are shooting fish in a barrel. Sorry, they're shooting bees in a nest right now because Vitality are falling out of the sky.
And they're snowballing it completely. Look, it's just that one kill onto the AD carry of Vitality, and all of a sudden, the inhibitor turret breaks. Jizuke's still in that bottom lane. It's Yenko stopping him from recalling, and they just keep going forward.
Oh, Jackshaw gets caught out once again by that Dark Procession. Wonder's connected so many of those abilities, and now Mowgli's being run down by the ghouls. The inhibitor's going to fall, and KazaLoLLCShighlights steps forward. This might be trouble.
I know it's my job to talk about video games, but this game is leaving me a little speechless. I don't have a word to describe how G2 are playing. It's happening again.
I'm going to use the word beautiful as yet another kill. 5-1-7. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I ask you, who is the best Pyke in Europe? And why are 4 of the possible contenders on G2 Esports?
All the time is once again using that invisible combination, trying to catch it until a Perks is caught.
Let's take a look what happens. Yeah, Perk stays alive for a few seconds longer. Needs to get out of visibility if he can. Death from below went up, not going to happen just yet. Still survives. Unbelievable.
Perks was not caught. Perks was the bait, and Vitality took it hook, line, and sinker. Now it's just up to Jizuke and Mowgli to try and hold on to the Nexus, but I don't think they can do it.
Oh, I don't think that they can. The Nexus turret is going to fall, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in Europe, Yuumi will win a game. G2 Esports are going to use this crazy composition to take down Vitality. 20 kills in 24 minutes. They're not done yet. There's 2 more possible. Death from below, puts another auto from Cap, secures it. Caps finally goes down. Vitality get the 10th. The Nexus is being focused, and if I know G2, they're going to want to dive. The Winions are doing the work, though, as Attila's trying to slow them down. The Nexus is going low. Cocoon will not find a target. G2 will look for the kills before they look for the win. That's 23. They've got 1 more to find. Just do it. G2, go for the fountain. Go for the kill. Didn't find the bone skewer, found the projectile. How much of this is bordering on the line of griefing? Finally, the Nexus will be focused, and G2 will face Fnatic next week.